And that's one step on the road to avoiding a repeat. Third, we need to pay more heed to the lessons of history. Financial booms and busts have occurred with some regularity ever since tulip mania in 1636-37. Yet we tend to treat them as pathologies that happen at other times and in other places. Their frequency suggests that we would be better advised to think of them as a central feature of capitalist economies that our models should aspire to explain. Fourth, we need to put credit back into macroeconomics in a meaningful way. Financial intermediaries are conspicuous by their absence in the workforce, new Keynesian, new classical DSGE model. The focus is on intrinsic dynamics resulting from intertemporal decision-making in the face of a variety of adjustment costs and impediments to price adjustment, but there are no financial frictions to speak of. Now, that such a framework has developed is unsurprising in the light of the great inflation and the subsequent great moderation. But the fact that financial intermediation plays a negligible role in Mike Woodford's magisterial state-of-the-art opus, Interest and Prices, to me speaks volumes. Now, some authors have sought to introduce financial frictions into the standard framework, but in virtually all of this literature, financial intermediaries, if present at all, are very simple institutions, and any incentive or information problems relate to the borrower. But much of what's happened recently is best understood in terms of frictions that lie within the financial sector itself. Models that have a role for bank capital, and where the evolution of banks' balance sheets play a central role, come closest to providing a suitable framework for analysis. However, even contributions in this line neglect important features of the present crisis. Developing macroeconomic models with a sufficiently rich specification of the financial intermediation sector that capture the variety of incentive distortions and information frictions that I discussed this evening certainly represents a challenging research agenda. Reintroducing the financial intermediation sector as a source of shocks, rather than merely acting as an amplifying mechanism, as the broad credit channel does, would represent something of a return to older models of the business cycle, in which credit creation and destruction played a central role. As a result of recent events, there has in particular been renewed interest in the work of Hyman Minsky. In Minsky's theory of endogenous financial booms and busts, prosperous times lead to an excess availability of credit and the gradual development of credit-fueled asset price bubbles. Financial crises result when those debt levels become excessive, the so-called Minsky moment. A credit crunch then ensues, leading to a downturn in the real economy. And much of what I've said this evening contains echoes of Minsky's theory. As a student at Harvard, Minsky was a protege of Schumpeter. Schumpeter viewed credit as an essential ingredient of the capitalist machine. He would have surely regretted the downplaying of financial intermediation in macroeconomics over the past 40 years, and he would surely endorse the need to rectify that omission now. So let me leave the final words to him. Credit creation is the monetary complement of innovation. This relation is at the bottom of all the problems of money and credit. Thank you.